Why do we need Big Pharma? Why do we need...
All right, I can see them.
Yes,
Golly, my God.
it be like that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
XO one side.
How are you? How are you?
Salute,
Finally,
man. We good, man. Nice to be in the building, man. We in the
much
building. Holla, salute.
much love to the Distraction King,
Much love.
for sure.
We appreciate what y'all doing for the community, man.
Yo,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
what y'all
Yeah,
doing
man.
in
You
it.
know, we just trying to put our footprint in it.
Facts, big
We
facts,
That's
love it.
all.
We really
big facts.
want to know a little bit more about you guys. I can't see you, but I have a wicked imagination. So on the playback, I'll catch y'all. But I want to know about. So Marv, you said there's two of them.
Yep. It's two of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, let them explain. I mean, just tell us how this all came along.
Oh man, everybody has a story, man. It's kind of a blessing, man. We met through the industry through mutual friends, and we ended up deciding to put something together, and we just been slowly building, grinding, and moving up. Slowly building, grinding, moving up. Slowly building, grinding, moving up, and we're finally getting here. A lot of people asking about us, like, "Yo, you came out of nowhere." I'm like, "Nah, we put the work in now. We're just
Yes,
now
I
yes,
see the word. I
yes.
see the word.
good to be here, and we're just trying to, master the craft and learn from everybody."
How?
Awesome, man.
What got you guys into this? Well,
Into
first
cannabis?
off, I see a lot of extraction stuff going on. Let's just take it slow. What what got you? When did you start this journey on cannabis? I'm assuming you two did it together, started together.
No.
No, we came together. We both have separate stories,
Hmm.
and we formed like Voltron. But we both have separate stories. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Cool.
We met by through mutual friends in the industry and just kind of took off from there. But I had been in the industry and working as an extractor for quite a while before I met Alan. And my story was my son actually taught me
Can you
everything.
hear it, Tony?
Yep,
The one that got me
I
into
can hear it. Continue.
I can't hear him.
What'd you say?
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Oh, I'll talk up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
No, no, no. Yes, basically, her son actually was in the industry, and she kind of learned the ropes from her son. I'm from the East Coast, and so my story is crazy, y'all. But to keep it cannabis, I've been traveling all over the country. I'm a professional arena football player,
Yep.
and I also dabble in cannabis.
Awesome.
And moving around, with the Midwest blessings that I was opportunities I got in the Midwest that I wasn't able to get on the East Coast, I took advantage of that. And up my rounds, meeting different people in the industry, I run into Michelle, and
Awesome.
so we kind of just put our forces together. It was crazy.
Yep.
We didn't have a logo, we didn't have a business
Yep.
card, nothing, y'all. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
We went all the way up, and it's been a blessing. And right now it's just kind of like we're starting to meet all the our community. You know what I mean? Because we've been under the shadows. Everybody's like, you need to have an IG, and I always was like, nah, man. For
Absolutely.
the people, caregiving, we're not trying to. But they're like, yo, you need to get on this. You guys got to have an IG page. You guys don't even have a logo. So
Right.
then it was kind of, well, this is what the industry's doing. We don't want to get left behind, and so
Right.
Yes.
that's kind of how we jumped onto IG and got
Right.
a page.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, let us see we got to see this beautiful, you got to see the beauty, you know what I mean, the passion that people put into the brand, man. You know what I
I'm
mean?
so glad
It's like
you guys
it's
are
hard
real.
for us. How can we work together? We don't know who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So this is our only way of, spreading love and getting our, you know, tagging each other and putting stuff in our stories and stuff. We just have to know who you are, get to know who you are. It becomes
Yeah.
personal once we, go
No
on
doubt.
live and we really know what you're doing. Who's behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So it becomes so much fun after that.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. You're right, because we this was our first year doing festivals. this last summer, and oh my gosh, we met so many incredible growers, people from the industry. It was just almost like we felt like at home because we were kind of word of mouth, so to speak. And then I was like, okay, we have, this is our family. These are our people. This is our community. We have to, show up and represent West Michigan on top of that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. So you guys grow it? You guys grow it all?
We're going to in the future. Oh, you mean as far as growing? I thought you said grow. Yes, we definitely grow.
we do.
You grow cannabis?
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome, man. So you growing and extracting and getting the best out of the plant in every kind of way. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, what more? Everybody likes it in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Tell me
mean,
about
a lot of people. Go ahead, Tom.
Tell me about the extraction process. Like, I see a lot of it looks like whips and foams and what is? Tell me, is it edible?
For me, because there's a lot of different types of processes, but for me personally, I use a closed loop system, and so everything is self-contained, and it just goes from one column to another column to another column, depending on how I specifically build it.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
so the items we see, you specialize in?
Say again?
The items we see on the posts and the reels, are those the items you specialize in?
Yep.
You in your craft for the extracting?
So basically,
Oh, that's awesome.
yes. But the strains that we have all these different kind of strains because we also help caregivers. They give us their trim. So not only we have our own grow, we cultivate our own. We're taking care of other growers as well and running trim and running their material to give them wax as well.
That's
so we do. Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
and that's why
man, listen. Oh, geez, man. Yo,
your stuff.
that's awesome, man. That's a lot of work. You know what I mean?
I'm learning a lot, man. Like
fun.
I went from the foot soldier to going up that side of, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the block, so I don't want to keep on.
Yeah.
From the block, the Nicola Diamond, coming up from that, being, and then going to the other side. It's incredible. Like me, it's his incredible experience, and I was a kid that was on my own for a long time, and growing up and getting mature and becoming an adult and having kids, and you want to do things the right way.
Yeah.
And, from going from the streets, now I'm on the other side doing everything the right way, doing it legit, and helping people. It's not only about, I come from the block, I come from the mud, but now I understand it's on the other side is just as much, and it's my testimony. You know what I mean? I would tell anybody, hey, you're interested in that, hey, get off the streets. You don't need to do that. Do your research, educate yourself. If this is your passion, there's another way. And that's the most I've learned through all of this for me, transitioning.
Yeah.
Right, man. Obviously this keeps you focused, and it keeps you like growing plants, and I don't have time for anything that don't have to do with progress or anything that's going to help me get my plants better, or anybody, because you're right, man. I mean, basically like once you start to get that vision that you have, you just seem like you want to work harder, man, grind harder, man, and you just want to just do whatever it takes, even if you get nothing from it in the beginning. And that's how I see it, because you got the vision, you know what I mean?
Right.
And keeps you motivated. I see it. We see it. We all see it. You know what I mean?
You could DM. That's the thing I love about our industry. People are so willing to show how, hey, you know what? There's 3 different ways of doing things. You can do it this way, you can do it that way. It's so nice to hear from other growers and how they do their process, and even extractors. Like we run into extractors all the time, and they talk to Michelle. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you can do it that way."
Well, and it's crazy for me because when I first got into this industry, everybody was closed mouth, wouldn't talk to you, you couldn't see oh,
Oh, I
everything's just
know it.
hard and kind of a thing. And that was kind of irritating to me because, I mean, anybody can do any job. Let's just be real about this. But it takes a passion. You have to have a passion. I can stand here and teach anybody what I do. It doesn't mean we're going to take the same bag of trim, run it through the same system, and get the same end result. Because
Speak,
I
sister.
heart in my soul, and I welcome when we post things. I welcome other growers, other extractors, other people who hit us up and say, "Hey, why is this?" And "Hey, why did you do that?" Because that's all how we learn and get better.
Absolutely.
The end
Right.
result is
That's right.
medicine for all of us. And see, him and I are the exact opposites. He's from the street. I'm literally from the country. I'm
Right.
It's so crazy how we, if we put it together, like literally for Voltron out here, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You bring both
Yeah.
Another
sides
example
together.
of the
Me and
plant
Tone,
bringing
me and
each other
Tone could
together.
relate.
Yeah,
Right, Tone? We could relate.
that's right. The plant brings people together. It doesn't create rifts or
Right.
And
division.
then, we're like Voltron too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For sure. Like,
You
we're all
guys,
special in our own way.
you guys hear that?
Everything y'all doing is because it's exciting. Who else are they gonna bring on? They're gonna bring on somebody that's gonna bring something to add to the culture.
Yep.
And I love that about y'all. Y'all bring people on to add to get the information to add to the culture, man. And it's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
man.
It's amazing.
Like you said, there's people that get you mad. They don't want to like give you the knowledge, but they always want to point and say, "Why'd you do that?" Well, are you giving me an alternative? Like if you're not, and you know a better way, then
Right.
shame on you. You
Right.
know?
Right.
Right.
That's the
I mean,
number one rule, man. If you don't have an alternative, just let it be. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
There are so many.
Community that want to tear you down. That's not who we are. When we do festivals, when we do events, when we come to things, anything, it's going to be positivity. It's going to be love. We're
Right.
not going to be
And we're gonna try to have something for everybody.
Exactly. And we're gonna
Everybody.
try and bring
People that don't have that much
together.
money, we have something for you.
Yep.
We have free dabs. 20. When we go to a festival, we have free dabs 24 hours.
Yep.
Anybody that
What?
walks to the table.
Yes.
We do that
Yeah.
because it shows you how hard we work. Number one, to be able to do that
Yep.
is not cheap.
Oh, I
Number
bet. I
two,
know it.
we want to
This isn't flour. This is
give
dabs.
back.
Yep. Number three, how many places can you, number one, go and see your product, open it, smell it, hello, let alone try it? We're at a festival setting, so people are not driving. We're not dealing with the normal surroundings. So we're able to cross some lines that other people aren't.
Big
And
facts.
they're able to try something that maybe they would be scared to try somewhere else because they're in a friendly surrounding. It is just amazing. It's so cool what we've been able to accomplish.
Right. Right. Right.
Your stuff,
Awesome.
your extractions look so good you can eat. Is it edible? What do you? Is it smoked? Is it? What?
Yeah.
That's a dab, right?
A lot of the wax that you see, you can actually it's called
You can decarb it and put it into an edible form.
yeah. So we have like our gummies. We have gummies that are 400 milligrams. We tell our patients to cut them in quarters
Or lower.
or depending if you want to take half, cool. Depending on your talents. If you smoke every day, you might be all right. But I tell people don't eat that whole 400 milligram gummy. You don't want to do and try to get behind the wheel.
Microdose.
You guys, so you guys can do high dosage. I've heard that saying.
Do put it in different
Thing. Don't eat the whole, not eat the whole gummy, and it ain't gonna. I'd be looking forward to getting all fucked up on THC, and then it don't hit.
I'm the apprentice, man.
Yeah. Huh? You guys put a lot of work into what you do, and so it's dabs. You said it.
Dabs, wax.
Wax.
There's so
I have
much.
never seen. I see a lot of dudes pressing stuff, and it's coming out like liquid gold on like the white sheet.
That's different. That's called solventless. So that's pressing a totally different system. That is a form of extraction, but it is not necessarily what we specialize in. We have a different department for that.
So, but that's organic.
Yes.
That's organic, pretty much. When you see that, it's not. So we use butane, pretty much.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
A chemical, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you see that press, what they're doing is they explain it to them so they understand properly. Pretty much, because I'm you guys, but I think I'm explaining it correctly.
Yeah.
What
I know nothing about it. Trust me. That's why I gotta ask this. It's fascinating what y'all do. I'm like, do I eat it? When I see you guys posting and it's coming out like a golden foam, I'm like, well, do you eat it or smoke it? I just don't. It looks good.
Form you smoke that.
you smoke that. You don't want to eat that.
You don't want to eat that.
So
Yeah.
but it comes out. It comes out in a different like state, a different form of a normal dab that you see.
Yeah.
I've never seen it like squirt out, but it looks good.
Not a lot of people are showing you that process. See,
Right.
we show you the whole process.
Yeah.
People showing you that process. All you seeing is in the Pyrex. But it's the same. If they were to show you the process, that would be the process.
Right. So let her. She was about to explain her process of how she extracted. I'm interested in hearing her process.
So they want to know. They want to know the process.
My process. So what I do is I get in a nutshell, I get material, whether it's dry, which would be cured, or whether it would be fresh frozen, which we consider live. And then you pack them in your columns and you run them through your system. You can run it through. We use a chemical to process ours just because our system, it has the capability of running 120 pounds at one time.
God.
Whereas when you're fresh frozen or when you're dealing with, with a solventless system,
right,
those are collect everything into a like a mesh bag, and then you put it in a press, and when you press it down, that's what's using out the other end, and that never gets cured.
Gotcha. So you guys got a website and everything?
Coming.
It's under process.
Coming? All right.
On that, we also have a clothing line. We have merch. We do our own merch in house, so it's nice. We try to make sure everything that you get is actually in our hands. And so, but we're in the process of doing that. It's just right now we're just kind of focusing on the back end, taking care of.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, getting out there, man.
I'm so glad you guys are real. Like I didn't know if you were real or not. Thank God. Because I was rooting for you because I'm like, if this is real, they're doing some serious shit over there.
It's not real, and that's a blessing, man. Man, people will hit us up like, "Yo, are y'all for?" I'm like, "Yeah." Is this where's y'all facility? I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you what our facility is, man. They want to know everything about us. I'm like, oh, well, got you, but fall back a little bit.
So we had a lot of people we interviewed that they don't show their face on none of their reels, but we had them on our show for the first. People seen them for the first time on our show.
Oh, y'all
and it's been awesome. A lot of we finally put a face to such and such. You know what I mean? And it's awesome to put a face to our friends. That we see on a daily. That we like the posts we're liking, and some people that we wanted to have some interviews with that are camera shy. So we thanks for coming on and not being camera shy and getting on explaining you guys' situation and telling us the process. You know what I mean? Because
we can validate this one. Because we really wanted you guys to be. And you're a couple. We never interviewed a couple before. Like you're a first of, and she's a woman. And she's a woman of cannabis, brother.
We're partners. We're not couples. We're partners.
Well, no,
partners.
We're like not together. I mean, a unit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A team, not together. That's fire.
For sure.
We haven't interviewed a woman and a man teaming up.
And I'm absorbing because it's something that when we're done, we can pass this along to our kids. That's how serious. We're taking this to the next level where we want to have financial freedom. Yes, it's cool to give, but once we're done with it, we want to pass it along where it can stay in the family. You know what I mean?
That's important. Not only do you know the knowledge, the children, and you never know what they could.
You don't know
what blossom up what you started.
Now extracting queen might look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if they don't want it, fine. We want to give them the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To leave some kind of for the family.
Right. Now, hey, so I'm gonna ask you guys because since it's two of you, I'm gonna probably start with her first. Are you a smoker at all? Do you smoke
Absolutely.
flower?
I am more a smoker of wax than I am of flower, simply because I had a blood clot go to my lung about 10, 12
Right.
years ago.
Oh no.
Have you ever smoked flower
Yeah.
in your time? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, so what was your choice of strain? Like, what were you?
Oh, oh. Well, one of my favorites has always been cherry pie. Oh,
Yeah, that cherry strain. We're making a song about it. Sorry, continue. Sorry. I
I hope
told you, Mark.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah.
those are, I guess, probably super lemon haze, cherry pie. I like Gorilla Glue.
She likes that.
Those. Oh, and
Sure.
as far as smoke, GMO, you cannot beat a great GMO.
Those
For sure.
are
What
powerful
about you?
strains, dude.
Man, all the way up indicas. That's it. It don't matter what's good.
All the way up. Yeah.
It could be gorilla,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
any indica. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
I fall around football season time. I fall back, but like I pick back up at the end of the season. But I try to take my craft seriously. So I'm actually one of the oldest guys in the country still playing. So it's crazy, man. My story's crazy. I'm just blessed, to be able to
Blessing.
balance realms. I'm
Blessing.
really this on as something as an opportunity to, like I said, have a legacy. Not too many often you get a two-man crew that is able
Right.
to produce what we produce. As far as like we produce like a real
Right.
top-notch. Any you can name anybody
Yeah.
that has a wax facility. That's basically us.
We do have a
You
lot
know
of
what I
Yeah,
mean?
super.
how
So
far would you guys go, right? Because you guys is a travel type of situation scenario. Am I right or wrong? Is that right? Because you said you go and for other growers. You do it for other growers.
yeah,
So it's like a
That's
absolutely.
powerful.
mobile. It's like a mobile scenario. Am I right?
Well, no, no, no. So it's more so like, hey, we have X amount of trim. Hey, what's your schedule like? We'll look at the calendar, see when we can fit them in. We'll go
Oh,
pick
I
up the
got you.
trim. They'll bring the trim to us.
Oh, I got you. 100. Yeah. Nice.
I was actually helping somebody. I was training in a facility,
Yeah,
and hence the motorhome, because I had my motorhome at the facility when he met me. So that's how the whole
I
logo
came up
came
with this.
about.
I came up with the name, everything.
Uh,
Yeah, because and this
uh,
is
This is
you.
all exact. Everything that you
so
see here is
the
exact
motor.
and everything.
What did she say about the motorhome?
So when we were first introduced, I was at a facility helping train a facility on people on what I do, on how to do wax and how to set it up properly and all of that. When we met, and that's the whole concept behind the motorhome and the bus. Not only that, it's a
I was
passion,
coming in and out getting product every
right?
other
And
month,
it's like, oh my gosh,
and we would talk. We would
Gotcha.
talk,
All right. Yeah.
and it was
I got you. Dope. Yeah.
he came and grabbed me, said, "Hey, do you have a time? Can we get together?" And we got together, started talking, and the rest is history, man.
Yeah.
Got you.
Oh, that's
But
fire.
I
That
would love to be able to travel around. Well, Michigan wouldn't be an issue and all, but I would love to be able to travel around even the United States and offer what we do
And train people like that.
Mhm.
And that's like kind of the next. That's what
That's the
my
next
mind meant.
level.
That's the next level. Like we have to get her up out of here. We have to train somebody to replace her so she can go show everybody around the country where now different states are getting legal. She can go help because
Yeah, man. That's
they need
beautiful,
high
man.
demand.
Right.
So
That's
wow.
beautiful. That's what I was. You know what? That's what I was going to say because.
that and be able
Right.
to. So that's why I'm the apprentice. I'm learning. She's teaching me everything. I'm just soaking everything in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, man. She need people. You need each other, man. You know what I mean? Basic. You need each other, and it works well. It's working well together. And
Yes.
what you're doing. Another thing is that I notice, like you said, a lot of people don't really know how to do it or really, and they it's a blessing to have somebody who's willing to do it for you.
yeah,
You know what I mean, and to get you the medicine you need in the
yeah.
form, in the clean form. You know what I mean? And
Bless you guys for the caregiving part.
because
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know anybody that I can give my trim to or give a
You know
half
what?
pound to or
That's
something
dope.
And it's like
to do it
this
for
one.
me. You know?
He's so precise. Somebody will give you an example. They'll be like, "Hey, I got 100 pounds for you." Okay, cool. She'll be like, "No, it was 104, and this is what it was." Like she's so to the price that has everything down, you know. And we do our people right, and people are starting to hear that because in this business, you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shiesty people where they'll
In
take
every
your trim.
business, though. Every business.
And,
though.
yeah, but
Every business.
we try
Bill,
to
what?
make sure that our people, you can see the numbers, you can see everything. Like we
The
don't
other
play.
thing too is that
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Listen, I'm spiritual, man. I can tell people who good people are by just looking at them, man. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't
we
need to
can feel
chart.
them
I
out.
don't need all the statistics.
We can
And
feel
if I put it,
them
if I
out.
put it, if
It's
I
like
put
that.
it in my hands, it's my fault.
I was just gonna say
We
is
have
that
clients like that.
we're
Yeah.
open book. I have people who want to see everything, and I'm like, great. So from right the beginning, when I get your trim and I weigh it out, I'll video
Tell me.
for them.
Yep.
Keep the pages. I do whatever each customer wants. So like if they want to have a copy of what, because we obviously have recording going constantly in our facility. So if they want a copy of
Yeah.
that, by all means, I
Need more
have.
people like you. Yeah. Lovely. Awesome.
Very transparent. What
Yep.
what is your process of making your this? I don't really we haven't talked about wax before. I
It's
confuse.
just a,
I've never.
it's a
Huh?
different
But
phrase.
you know what the craziest thing is? This is why I think God's so good to me, and he for some reason somehow God be favoring me. I love Jesus, but
That's he loves us. I'm telling you. All right.
our
Go ahead.
community, we don't know a lot about wax. So we'll go to Chicago, Baltimore, like different places, and the urban community are not onto the wax. So and when they see somebody like me, and they feel comfortable, they'll talk to me, and I have them try the wax. Oh my gosh, I never knew about wax. And they get excited, and we educate them. So that's our community don't really know too much about wax. So then
I
I feel like
don't. You got to
so I feel more responsible to make sure every time we're somewhere to give awareness. Hey, this is what it is. Oh, I've seen it before. Or you just put it on a J. Well, actually, you can smoke it. This is what you do. You can get they call them nectar collectors because I don't like to do the rigs. Let me show you. Something. Let me show them.
What are they doing? I can't see.
Going and getting my.
He's just getting
Thank you.
It's a lot of
right.
Talk to me like I don't know what any of it is. So talk to me like that.
This is called a nectar collector. All right. This is like hitting a J. So when I'm in the hood, when we do hood spots, and they're kind of hesitant, they don't know what it is. I educate them. I'm like, look, we light this up to a certain temperature. The wax, we put it on a wax stick, dab stick. They call them dab sticks, something like this. And once it touches the wax, it evaporates into smoke, and you inhale it. It's almost like the bougiest. I try to explain. It's like the bougiest way to smoke weed. It's really like high class, some bougie type. Wax is some bougie type shit. Let me keep it 100. I love it because I didn't understand it. I'm in it now. I understand
Right.
it helps. So
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to burn the flower to get to the THC because they just want to get straight to the point. You know what I
Straight to
mean?
it.
Because they just want their lungs to last longer. You know what I mean? So they extract it out the cannabis bud. You know what I mean? Different forms. And
Someone said it's a
there's cleaner ways of getting it out, and there's semi-clean ways. There's the clean people want the cleanest way. You know what I mean? So just like but if you're willing to smoke a blunt, I mean, like he said, I mean, it can be bougie, but it's all it can be safe. It can be something something that people's preference of getting the THC in their system. You know what I mean? It's
RS.
like putting it in butter, you know what I mean? Putting it in canned coconut oil. I mean, you can extract cannabis into basically anything, you know what I mean? How they're extracting it is, hash, basically, right? And pressing the hash, you know what I'm saying? And getting what they get in extraction out of the hash.
Gotcha.
RSO is another thing
Right.
that is another way.
What I was going to talk
we're talking about
Just
RSO.
extraction is just a lot of different things, a lot of different ways.
What are these people talking about? RSO is the
Let
most.
her explain.
So we everybody gets touched by cancer, but our family has just recently gotten like in your face with cancer again. And RSO is called Rick Simpson oil, and it is the purest, strongest form that you can take of cannabis. As far as it's been proven to help with curing of cancer forms. And there are going to be people that are not going to like me for saying this,
Say it.
but it is what it is.
We're talking
So we have
to you. This is what you believe.
fantastic.
They don't matter.
I'm sorry.
They don't matter. Continue.
But anyway, we have come in contact with him. Like he said, God works in fabulous ways, because literally right after we came in contact with this gentleman, somebody in our family came to us and said, man, this is what's going on in my life. And we're like, yep, so we got you. And this to me is why we do this. I have a really good friend of mine from high school who, her family and friends have a 21, 22-year-old female who has got cancer, horrible cancer, for have to deal with that at that age. It's just, that to me is why we do what we do, is to help these people that modern medicine is just going to basically say, there's nothing I can do for you anymore.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
That's right. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Rick Simpson oil.
Yeah.
Simpson oil.
That's a lifesaver. That's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
And
A lot of
that's
people
that's what we're trying to get the doctors to put out for more medicine instead of the psychedelics. Not the psychedelics, the big pharma products. You know what I mean?
All we can do is step
Educate.
aside and educate,
Yep.
step to the side, because at the end of the day, you know how it is. Money really rules the world, and you know how that works. You know, the powers that be.
Yeah.
At the same time, so we got caregivers like us that we're gonna ride for the people.
And education.
Hell,
It's not about
yeah.
getting rich and all of that, but it is definitely about the legacy for the family and educating people and helping people. That's the biggest thing.
Big facts.
Helping people.
Yeah. The world needs to heal with more people like you. This is exactly, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it from a place of love and passion. And it's
Right.
and it's almost to help heal the people.
Yep.
Right. So they don't want them to get too far by saying that, like, the RSO don't get you high. It gets you medicated. It gets you healed.
No, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Because we got RSO syrup.
high.
We got 2,000 milligram RSO syrup right now. That's the toughest lean you'll ever get, my friend. Matter of fact, you know what? Boy, I'm going to holler at you. We're going to inbox you, bro. I got something for you. I got something. The RSO is made different extraction. It's made differently, but it definitely is helping a lot of people as far as cancer. For some reason, that the way he came up, I don't even know how he came up with. We had to look it up and find out about the guy, because we didn't even know about it. You know what I mean? When we found it, it was just like, wow. You know what I mean? And the fact, right when we got our hands on it, a cancer patient needed it.
Yeah.
So it's just weird how God works, and it's a blessing. You know what I mean?
There.
And it's all about the people, man, because you don't have.
That's right.
We don't have too many options left. They're slowly squeezing us out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we represent Michigan to the fullest.
Don't ever stop your passion, because you guys are the people that can make a difference and make a change. That's amazing that you guys just go around helping people, and they can come to you for help, man. No one, they'll live longer not going to a doctor, man.
That don't have health insurance. It's a big deal. Like, yeah, it's cool to get high and smoke. It does. There's so many lanes of walks of life you meet through cannabis. It's unreal.
That's right.
The most thing that for me is just everybody has a story, that comes with it, and it's incredible just because of this plant that we love so much, and it helps people in so many different ways.
Marv, I heard some of his music. It's pretty good. We're gonna collab with him. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, man. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Hey, y'all got a hit, bro. I was mad. I'm remixing. Just know that. I remixed that joint.
Yeah.
Every time. Oh, that joint is tough, bro. I love that joint, yo. Y'all got one, man.
Yo, what What's that other one? We got one that we're working on.
Share it.
We got one that we're working
Yeah,
on called,
yeah,
what was
man. Please share it. What's
it?
up?
We had one that we're working on that I'm gonna get you on. It's
Oh
called
yeah, I
Yeah.
got you.
something in cherry strains.
The Cherry,
But
yeah.
bro,
Oh
Go
look,
ahead,
bro,
Tony.
as soon as I hear, it, I'm gonna ready to know what to do. So it's a
I
wrap.
got you.
It's a
With
wrap.
all this, it may take me a little bit,
Oh
but
no,
it is coming, bro. Like
good. I'm
I hear it first. Then I run it
Yeah,
past Mark runs it back to me, and I'm like, we can make this together. Just we piece everything together through the internet, man.
yeah,
Off the beat
yeah.
up, like for real,
So,
like and just
excited,
do it.
man. I'm excited for it. I'm
You,
excited for it.
you got a night. I wouldn't say that on here if I was lying. It's fire. If you, I can't remix the other
Hey,
one
look,
because that's me and Mark. That's classic. That's classic. That's I
hey,
can't. Yo, we can make other fire ass man. It's in my head. I got you.
yo,
I got
but
you.
listen, we're gonna be dropping gym after gym after gym after gym, man. You know what I mean?
We ain't playing
Because it's up
around.
from here with us, man. We know we understand where we want to go with the music.
People that yeah,
Once you got your mind made up, man, it's nothing is can stop
they can do
nothing can stop you.
nothing.
You know what I mean? Right.
music like cannabis brings out my creative side
Oh,
in a way, and every strain does it. Not just one,
record.
not just everything. I'll smoke dirt
Hey,
weed and get.
I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all. I cannot write a verse without smoking, yo.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
it's
It
not
just
gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna smoke some weed, a lot of it, and as I'm recording, as I'm writing, as we doing the
I
beat,
love it.
all this.
I love
It's a
it,
whole
man.
process. And if it ain't there, it don't have the oomph. When I'm on some weed, I swear to God, I could rap with the best of them. I
I'm
feel it.
telling you,
This
Boom, man.
shit make you feel
We
like
ain't worried
crazy.
about the best of it, man. We worried about you, man. You got it. You got it.
Me and Mark, we gonna tear shit up.
Gonna
We
bring
gonna
the
feature.
We're gonna bring the best version out in you,
Yeah, that's
and
gonna be
then we
dope.
good, man. You know what
And
I
we
mean?
got it. I'm glad we found somebody else. There's a lot of others that don't really sound right. But you, my friend, you got bars. You remind me of a
I'm from
young
the East
Nipsey.
Coast. You know, see the thing, you gonna get me emotional, bro,
You
because
sound good. Sound
Wale
good.
from want to tag. If I make it, they're gonna say I'm from DC. I'm from Northern Virginia. Wale from Maryland, and there's the bridge that separates, and DC's in the middle. So Maryland's on the other side, DC in the middle, and then Virginia's right here. So that's why they call it DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, DMV.
Yeah.
So get the DC tag, but we don't have one on our side. We got on the, and Northern Virginia is different from Virginia Beach, Norfolk. You know, we love the Clips, we love Pharrell, we love Tim. I got a story about Tim and Missy Elliott, but that's for another story. But you know, we don't have nobody. You know what I mean? And I'm finally getting my just due, and you know, I'm getting a second win at it.
Yeah,
And
You can spit. I like it. I like it. And
you're blessed, man.
I say
Listen,
it
you're
on.
blessed, man.
I
You
say
know what I
it
mean?
on
You're
here.
blessed. Stay loving your baby you got going on, man. You know what I mean? That sometimes you wake up, you all about that. You know what I mean? That's how
Right.
you know what you love. You know what I'm saying? Last thing on your mind and the first thing on your mind when you know what I mean, when you go to sleep and when you wake up.
I think it's
That's what me and
the
Tone,
cure of
we
everything.
all over it, man. I think so much about us, man. I can't put it all together sometimes. But I
Yeah.
know I got
Like
so
wow.
many
I
ideas,
make
and
I know.
definitely want you to be a part of it in the future because we got other ideas, and we just
Yes.
you know everybody we interview we will be asking if they want to be a part of it.
Big
You
fact.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
This is gonna be
But it's definitely
fire.
about the plan.
This gonna be
Definitely about
fire.
the plan.
This gonna be crazy. Like see how music and we just cannabis coincides. It's just you cannot. Some of the best
For the
get hot.
people. It's for the
And
people.
yeah, man, it's
Oh, yeah.
amazing where it takes us. Listen, we must get up off of here because I'm running out of space again. I'm sorry. I've been cheap. I'm gonna get more storage from Google. Just bear with me. But
Yeah.
this is a dope interview. Thank you, Mark. Is there anything else you want to say to them? They are real
Yeah,
people.
we will be getting up with you because we will be collaborating with these reels and
And
hopefully
like,
it'll
yes, that's
us both.
dope.
You know what
Wait
I
a minute.
mean?
We're gonna
because
put
I
I'm
low.
gonna
think
say that.
they'll probably be the first person we interview that actually um wanted to collaborate with the Reels.
That
Um,
is, yo, I promise you, we're gonna make a fire ass song just off the strength of that. That speaks volumes of you. You understand the power of collaboration.
Yes.
That's why we're gonna make this song. Yes, we're gonna collaborate with those reels. Hell yes, man. That's why I'm gonna do this. Because when you go out
fact,
your way, you might not but you really understand what certain little things mean. That means you support it the whole way round. You're not just here for an interview.
Right.
You
right.
support it the whole way round. And that's very admirable, man. We appreciate you
So
both.
it's a win-win. A
Y'all know,
win-win.
I know that fabric. That's a special fabric.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Right.
And we will
yeah.
always keep it 100. We will always keep it 100 with whatever it is. Big facts
We
on
need
that.
that. Thank you, y'all, for coming through. We're gonna get these girls out and we about to just get busy.
All right.
So,
We're gonna see y'all later, man.
hey, holla at me, man. Hey, y'all got hits, man.
We got
Love it, man.
you.
Tune
This
in.
this one song is called
Oh, thanks, man. I love hearing. Love
Oh.
hearing
It
that.
was no, I can't think of the name, but the last name of it was Cherry Strains, the song. Just work with me. It's gonna be fire.
You know what?
Got
Oh
you.
no! Once I hear the beat,
RDI.
y'all know it's
I'll send
over.
it. I
I'm gonna
got
come
you.
with the delivery.
Well, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send you a clip of it.
Oh, you already
To the
know.
D to the DMs. Peace.
Why do we need big pharma? Why do we need